Hello, my name is Thomas. I'd like to thank you for helping us. Let's go quickly over the actions that we kindly ask you to complete for us. So once you open the link from the email, you will be welcomed by the screen and you can just see why do we actually bother you with all this, right? You can also see an example of how this final product of this will look like for our students. But for now, let's just click on next. Here we explain you what is the purpose of the exercise and what we require from you. Simply, we will show you the list of skills, and for each skills we require to classify it into different categories. First of all, do you at all teach this skill, or does this skill apply to your subject? Yeah? So it could be no. You can either teach it or apply it. Difference between teaching and applying is that with teaching, you actively teach concepts related to that skill. With apply, you don't really teach it, but you apply that skill in your subject, right? So you don't provide any theory, you don't provide any assessments, you don't assess it at all, but you only apply it, right? With teaching, you teach it, you assess it, you get the gist. And the second category, classify these skills by the learning outcomes, right? What do you believe is the level of the student for this given skill after they complete your subject, right? Will the student be going to be a beginner, will have a medium level, or a master? And the explanation is here below. So if it's a beginner, student will be able to apply this skill under supervision and with some further training. With medium, student will be able to apply this skill without supervision and only limited training is required, right? So he's quite good at it. And with the mastery, he becomes the teacher or she, right? So student will be able to apply this skill without supervision, without further training and teaching others, right? So let's just get right into it. We also ask you to give us a consent, right? Because we will use your data basically just to train our algorithm to be able to efficiently classify new subjects and so on. So we don't have to bother you with this anymore, all right? And we'll be completely independent. All right, so I'm gonna give my consent. And I am responsible for 3 different subjects here. You can see that I've already worked on one, and I have 3 other ones. So you choose which one do you want to work with now. Let's just do 3D modeling fundamentals. And I prepared this timer in here to see how many skills can I work through in, let's say, 5 to 10 minutes of time. All right. You can stop at any moment whenever you just get bored or you think you've done enough. We will welcome every single skill that you'll help us to classify. All right, so let me start the timer and then I will explain my thinking, but most of this will happen in your head. All right, so let's just do next and start. All right, so we matched just one skill with your subject with top confidence. All right, so do you do computer-aided design CAD software? Well, we kind of do, and there is a beginner level knowledge, right? So we do more surface modeling, but I guess it can be classified as CAD. Do we do cost modeling software? Oh, no, we don't. Do we create physical models or prototypes? Kind of virtual, so I would say no. Okay, next. 19 skills with mid-confidence. All right, so I can see already done 3. I'm going well. So do you develop artistic or design concepts for decoration, exhibition, or commercial purposes? Well, we do design concepts and they can be used for decoration. Okay, we do teach that. And I believe, yeah, you will need some supervision. Do you create computer-generated graphics or animation? Yes, we do definitely do that. And I believe you should be able to do most of it without supervision after you finish my subject, or you'll need some assistance. Do you work with graphics or photo imagining software? Yes, we do. And I believe you should be able to operate it without supervision. Software development and programming languages? No, we don't. Review production information to determine costume or makeup requirements? No, we don't. Draw detailed or technical illustration? We don't teach you really to draw, but we do technical illustration. No, we don't actually. No. Apply knowledge, understanding, and respect of culturally significant sites of objects. No. Create graphical representation of civil structures. Yes, we do teach it, and you will need some assistance with that. We just scratch the surface. Computer-based training software. No, we don't. Create graphical representations of mechanical equipment. We do kind of teach that, but you will just have very beginner level of knowledge. Prepare drawings or diagrams of goods or services. You can. We kind of teach it. Nah, yeah, well, let's say just a beginner. Smooth surfaces of objects or equipment. Well, I don't even know what that means, so let's just put no. Create models of engineering designs or methods. Yes, we do definitely teach you how to do that. Map creation software. Nope. Construct distinctive physical objects for artistic, functional, or commercial purposes. Well, they're kind of virtual, so no, we don't. Demonstrate activity techniques or equipment use. Nope. Content workflow software. Nope. Develop training materials. Nope. Design costumes or cosmetic effects for characters. Well, we kind of do that, yeah. So the students are able to do that, and they will need some supervision. All right, that's pretty good. All right, 22 skills. Now, video creation and editing software. Well, we do teach Maya, and we work with videos, and it is a complementary activity. So let's say we don't actively teach it, but students learn it by themselves, and they apply the knowledge. Let's say a beginner. Read materials to determine needed action. Yes, you just applied it. So we don't teach it, but we assume that students are actually doing that. And I believe they should have medium level of skills. Evaluate capabilities or training needs. Well, this is a flipped classroom thing, flipped classroom subject. So they have to understand where they need to upskill themselves by themselves. So we don't tell them how, but we assume they do it by themselves. Medical scanning and imager, absolutely not. Diagnostic medical imaging software, nope. Material requirements, planning, logistic, and supply chain software, no. Create graphical representation structures, landscape, aquatic systems, absolutely, we teach that. And you should be able to, I think it's just a beginner level of knowledge. Model cosmetics, clothing, or accessories. Yes, we do teach that. Determine types of equipment, tools, and materials needed for the jobs. Well, students have to revise software. And so let's do apply, because we don't really, actually we do teach that. Yeah, let's say yeah. And beginner level of knowledge, right? So they have to review the software that they need to use, and they decide themselves which software to use, but we show them how to choose it. Research human performance or health factors, absolutely no. Design computer modeling software or simulation programs, nope. Prepare graphics or other visual representation of information, yes, we actually do teach that. How do you get perfect? And I think they should be able to do this without supervision after finishing. Prepare production storyboard. We do teach that, but we just scratch the surface. Analytical and scientific software, nope. Direct design or development activities. Design or development. I think this is more related to other areas. Direct material handling or moving activities, nope. Coordinate activities, nope. Although, do we teach them to coordinate? Yeah, we tell them, okay, so how to actually execute a more complex project. So how to maintain the timeline and how do they coordinate themselves, right? So how to make sure that it's done on time. Very beginner though. Shape surfaces or edges of workpieces, no. Review art or digital material, yes, we do teach them and show them how actually to appreciate the art. Explain engineering drawings, nope. It's about 6.5 minutes. How many do I have left? Let's just finish this page, see how we do. Create diagrams or blueprints, no. Content for sales presentation of the materials, not really. Collaborate with others, yes, we tell them how to work in the team. Instruction materials, no. Position construct form, no. Teaching area, no. Develop equipment, no. Determine technical requirements of productions of projects, no. Update knowledge or skills, no. Teach daily living skill behavior, no. Build construction form, no. I can see that I'm getting to no design structures. No, not really. We just do that. Okay. So I think I'm happy with all I've done. I can see that these skills are actually ordered by level of, you can see that this is mid confidence. So if I would go, I got 1 star, yay, for 55 skills. So I can see that if I go for the very base confidence, it's 603 skills now, and they are very low. I can see that they are kind of, so I can just quickly review some of them, but I can see that design furniture, we show them how to draw furniture, not to design, so it's kind of getting to the area where all of them would be no. So we assume that all of them are actually no, right? So I guess I'm done here, right? So I go next, and I can just continue with my next one, which would be the DevOps. And if I would do the DevOps, let's just do quickly software development program languages. No, let's just quickly go through some of them. And then if you do all of it, you can see that I've done all 3 of them. So if I review this page, I can just go back and see what I've done. So if you do all that, thank you very much for helping us once again. I'm pretty sure you will be happy with our outcome. Please review the jobiq.com AU page and stay tuned. Thank you very much.